A different look for New York. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for a follow. And it's Williams in for contagion. Outside Irving. Down low. The open shot. Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Crisp pass into the paint.
The Knicks leading by 9. Williams kicks to Anthony. Now the pass to McGee. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McGee's got 29.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Irving kicks to Love. The kick out to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. 5 on the clock. For 3, Love. And that one's good. Love's got 6.
The offense really coming around here in the second.
It's about rhythm, Clark. They're up above 50% now for the game. And you'll take that on any night. And defensively, there's still some work, though. They're going to have to show up.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Irving. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Rajon Rondo. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
How about the night Irving is having? He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Stokes. Alexander's checked in for Cleveland. And so Irving nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Anthony kicks to McGee. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Anthony off a pick from McGee. Anthony, the pass to McGee. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. 46 seconds left in the first half. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it's Smith penetrating. Passes it to Alexander. The feed to Smith. From downtown, it's rebounded by New York. Williams kicks to Anthony. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Knicks lead by 12.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And so we conclude the...
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off. And I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but...
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Outlaw in at the 3. Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope. Irving against Rondo. He kicks to McGee. Off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Irving passes to Love. Smith against Rondo. Smith outside. Cleveland gets it back. The kick out to Irving. Tries again. It's rebounded by New York. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Porzingis. Wide open look. And that's good for 2. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. The shot's good from McGee.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Now here is McGee. Following the missed shot by Timofey Mozgov. Carter Williams kicks to Anthony. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Irving passes to Hollis Jefferson. Irving dishes to Mozgov. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Well, no question the players you see listed here. The assist leaders at small forward were some of the best passers in the league outside the point guard position. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Stoudemire. Shoots from the elbow. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jack's got his first 2 points.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse. All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Stolen by McGee. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he banks in the layup. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the night.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Mazzili's checked in for New York. The Cavaliers trail by 19. McGee, he's in at the 4 spot. Caldwell Pope out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Anthony, and it's Stokes in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
The Cavaliers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here is Outlaw, covered by Anthony. Now Outlaw feeds it to Love. Shot from 12. That one rolling around and rims out. The Knicks leading by 19 points. And here's McGee. He feeds it to Rondo. Anthony kicks to McGee.
Whoa! Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves him. No simple finish there with the high-altitude windmill slam.
That, to me, is a statement.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Knicks making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here is Outlaw, following the basket by Kyrie Irving, and the shot is good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Rondo kicks to Anthony. Here's Caldwell Pope. McGee dishes to Stokes, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now, here is Irving. The shot's good from Love.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Rondo kicks to Anthony. New York moving it around. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
That's good.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
First one falls for him. And New York making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now, here is Irving. Right wing. Here's Hollis Jefferson, covered by Anthony. Here's Mozgov, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
And the dunk by Love.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
McGee is screen on Irving.
Move the ball. Stick it to Mike.
Carter Williams kicks to McGee. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. 47 points for Freak.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is Smith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Drake sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had it go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal,